Welcome back to Popcornia. This is Ahmed, and today I'm joined by Adam Brooks in the blue. Adam, how are you doing?
I'm good. Good to see you again.
I'm good, thank you for asking. But yeah, you seemed quite good in there, quite strong, quite head
I
first.
feel loose. I feel ready. You know, it's been a long camp. We was meant to fight in April, so it's been put off. So yeah, I feel like I've peaked at the right time.
Okay. You feel at your peak right now?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I'm at weight. I feel strong. I feel quick. You know, and King Kenny's going to have to cover that chin up.
I saw you said online that you had your last session.
Yeah.
I think, was it today?
Yesterday.
Or yesterday. And what did you do on that? How was that?
So I had a run in the morning on the treadmill, a few sprints, and then we did pads last night.
Okay.
So, you know, the next few days is about recovery and getting stronger.
Yeah. Okay, so you eased it down.
Yeah.
Now, Kenny was just in the ring. I saw you eagerly watching.
Yeah.
What did you make of Kenny?
Look, again, I can't take it away from him. He's fundamentally very, very good. He's a boxer. You know, there's no way I compete with his boxing skills.
Yeah.
But I don't believe he's got my heart. I don't believe he can punch as hard as I can. And as long as I can negate that jab and get inside, then I can see a knockout.
Now, I remember the last time I interviewed you, you were talking about Kenny's jab versus your jab.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's so special about your jab?
I've got quite long arms as well. My jab is my favourite punch. I just didn't throw it very much against Rhino. You know, I think, as I say, I think the occasion got to me a little bit, and it took to the second round for me to sort of snap into fight mode.
Right.
But look, I've been working on a lot, and it will be behind my jab, and I think I can match him, if not, you know, out jab him. So the so-called best jab in influencer boxing is about to be taken over.
So you think you're more gonna out-technique Kenny rather than
Not
like
out-technique.
out-hard?
As I say, fundamentals, he's far above me, but fundamentals don't win fights. You know, you have to have a whole package. And I believe I can get inside him and cause him a problem.
So what is it you think you have that will get him the win? Like the heart?
I don't want to put out there my strategy, but
Okay.
it's my heart. I think I'm spiteful, and I look into his eyes, I don't think he's spiteful.
That's interesting. Now, when you were watching, I saw when Kenny and Daly came to the corner, you guys were having a little bit of a back and forth.
Yeah.
I couldn't really hear from back there, but what was going on?
Kenny kept smirking at me.
Right.
So, you know, Daly's been a little bit disrespectful the last couple of days on his Instagram stories, mocking me. Kenny was smirking at me, and I just reminded him, I said, I hope you've been working that chin out, because I will connect at least once, and it's whether or not he can take it.
And what did he say?
He looks all flustered, to be fair. He hasn't got a lot of game, Kenny, if I'm honest.
I've seen a lot of people actually say that. They said that Kenny seems affected,
I don't think he likes the confrontation.
Yeah.
I wasn't up for confrontation, but as soon as he blanked me in the face-offs, spoke to you that day, I felt like I was disrespected. I felt it was arrogant. I don't like drama, but I'm never backing down. And when he stares into my eyes tomorrow or Friday, he's going to know. He's going to know.
Yeah, I feel like Kenny hasn't really had any rivalries on any of his fights. Like not as this spiteful.
He tries to play the nice game. You know, be everyone's friend. Everyone's, you know, have fans from all the spectrum. But you know I'm probably going to get booed on the night. It doesn't bother me. If anything, that drives me on. And I don't really care what he thinks. I'm coming here, you know, for the platform to spread my message, to get my win, and then I'm going home to my family.
So I think that if you did win, I don't think you'd be booed in the future. I think that sort of makes you the fan favourite.
A win for me is like a Rocky story. A 44-year-old novice, you know, and that's it really. You know, it's a story that will keep getting told in influencer boxing. It's the biggest shock in influencer boxing up to date when it happens. So, you know, hopefully it works out that way.
No, that's quite a cool way of putting it, like a Rocky story. But when you guys were going back and forth, I'm pretty sure I heard a bet go on between the two teams.
I didn't hear the bet, but our coaches were having a bit of back and forth. And do you know what? my coach can box, and so can Daly. So listen, if it carries on, maybe we have Simeon Dennis versus Daly Perales after.
That would be good.
Maybe his brother's going to want to try and avenge the loss
Yeah.
on Saturday night.
Yeah, that could be quite fun. I'm pretty sure your coach agreed to the loser paying the winner of the purse. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't see it, but look,
I would have a word with the coach.
At the end of the day, we're coming for the win. As you know, online, I think one poll gave me a 10% chance. Tapology's giving me a 3% chance.
Oh, okay.
So look, there's no pressure on me.
Yeah.
I'm getting old man off, granddaddied off. As soon as I get him on the chin, he's going to know that I'm not an old man. You know.
Yeah, the face-off that you guys had, I really liked the way you came. You were just so clean with the comments you made.
Yeah.
Kenny did seem like a bit affected, and I think we've seen in the past when someone is game and they really come for Kenny.
Yeah.
And they just focus.
Yeah.
He does struggle with that.
Yeah. The first one I started laughing.
Yeah.
I felt quite bad because I burst out laughing in his face. But when someone tries to be tough in front of me, you know, I've seen all sorts in my 44 years. Don't try and be tough in front of me, you know, and it made me laugh. But then obviously I knew we had to do it for DAZN and Misfits. You had to get that stare off. So I managed to a few sensible thoughts and blank out the laughter.
Yeah. But when you guys came out of that room, Kenny was like very tense, very angry.
I got under his skin.
Yeah. What really happened?
I don't think he thought I was going to answer back how I did. I called out that he looked nervous. I think I made him uncomfortable in there. He said some silly things as well. He said a comment about my kids, which I'll be honest with you, it was a throwaway comment. There's nothing sort of sinister about what he said, but it got under my skin, and he's going to pay for that.
Yeah, that's quite a valid point there.
Yeah.
But before I let you go, right now we've spoken about how cool a win against Kenny would be. But tell me, what does it really mean to you to beat Kenny?
Listen, this is a boyhood dream, and my boyhood stretches back a long way further than anyone in this room. Always wanted a box, was never allowed. Lost my dad at 11. My dad was back in the 60s, was a big amateur. Fought for Britain, fought for London, fought for England. Hundreds of fights. He was a knockout merchant, a great name in the sport, and I was never allowed to do it. And had a small stint when I was 20, wasn't very good, and now, you know, I've left it to my 40s to relive that dream. And we're better than Misfits Boxing. You know, I've got the world's eyes on me, and I'm here hopefully to get a few more 40-year-olds off the settee and into the ring.
That's quite cool. You want to motivate the nation.
Yeah, look, I get a lot of Twitter DMs and a lot of Instagram DMs from 40, 50, 60-year-old men that go, you know what, you've inspired me to get back down the gym or get in the boxing ring. So look, that can only be a good thing.
Yeah, that is quite good. I think you made Kenny turn around for a second there.
Did I? Yeah, good.
But yeah, before I let you go, any last message for
look, you know, never write off the underdog, and I am the underdog, and I'm going to show that old men can punch, and old men have got more heart sometimes than the youngsters. And sometimes it's not about how good you look on the bag or the pads, it's about what's inside you. And I'm coming for that win, and it's a rocky story.
I can feel it from here, like you're very serious. But
Thank
Adam, I'm very excited to see the fight. May the best man win. But yeah,
thank you very much.
speaking to you.
Cheers, thank you.
Right,
Cheers.